Hello everyone. It's been a while. And yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing very minimal makeup if you count mascara and lip gloss as makeup. Because I put off this video for a very long time under the pretense that, oh, I'm not wearing makeup or my hair is not done or I'm too busy. And I decided today was the day I'm gonna actually record this video. I was supposed to make this video in September, and it is now December. So if the setup isn't perfect, if I'm not wearing a necklace and my hair is a little bit ignore it because I'm making this video. Okay, I'm making this video now. All right. Anyway, as you can see by the title of this video, I moved to Spain, and I know if you've been on this channel before, for my 38 subscribers, thanks for subscribing. You might have been like, isn't she like a college blogger person? Sure, when I was in college, but this is really about me. That's what this channel is about. That's why it has my name on it. And my line is kind of crazy. Just kidding. Ignore that. Anyway, gosh, my eyes are kind of blurry. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this, and this might just be raw if it's under a certain amount of time, and if nobody watches this video, it's okay, it's fine. I'll live with it. Hopefully you can't hear that buzzing in my room, because yesterday it was pipes that sounded. Now it's like a buzzing from heater or something. Yeah, it's from the heater. Anyway, so yeah, I moved to Spain, and I really don't know what direction this video is gonna go. I just want to talk about my move to Spain and open up that chapter, and hopefully film videos more frequently in the near future, and get this out before January, before 2022. But we'll see. I think I can maybe edit it this week, or in the plane back home to California when I go home for Christmas. But yeah, so why did I move to Spain after UC Riverside after I graduated? So I graduated from UC Riverside in June, right? And of course, there was just happened to be a little thing called a global pandemic while I was graduating and while I was finishing my college years, which prevented me from doing pretty much most of the stuff I wanted to do at UC Riverside. Not that I didn't get into stuff and do a bunch of stuff, but not nearly on the level I wanted to do, and not nearly what my plans were. Because one thing I wanted to do, I wanted to study abroad. I signed up. I got into a program to study abroad for a summer in Barcelona. And that fell through because that summer was the beginning of the pandemic. And I was hopeful that I would be able to study later in the year or at the summer after I graduated, but it still seemed pretty impossible due to the fact that we were still in a pandemic, and we currently still are in a pandemic. Is my head a little oily? I don't know. Anyway, when I was graduating, a lot of people were looking for jobs, worrying about the job market, worrying about a lot of things. And I was like, hey, I didn't get to do an internship. I didn't get to study abroad. I didn't get to go to the conferences. I didn't get to go do half the things I knew I needed personally for me to gain the experience to enter into a 9-to-5. I was heavily against going straight into a 9-to-5 because I felt that if I went into a 9-to-5, I would have time to think about possibly moving careers. If I went into a 9-to-5, I might become a droid. A drone? What is it? A droid, Star Wars. A drone. I might become caught up in the schedule, which happens to me a lot. Caught up in daily life and forget that, this should be more zest and more stuff going on. Yeah, this hair is... Ignore it. Okay, this is my hair, all right? It's gonna be how it's gonna be, okay? Anyway, I looked up this program. In the program I am in, I'm teaching English. I'm a language assistant here in Spain, in Madrid. I heard about this program a while back when I was leaving my community college, and I was like, okay, if I don't get into college, I'm moving to Europe. So this was my backup plan for if I didn't get into college, but I did. And so, it was put in the back burner, and I was like, oh, I'll just study abroad. Of course, that didn't come through. But then, I was really down in the dumps in November of 2020. Like, every single day, all I could think about was dropping out of college. every single day. I'll let you in a little secret. There was one grade that was an F, below an F, like half of what an F should be. Um, and I passed the class, but by the grace of God. That's all I can say, because I didn't do any work for that whole quarter, and I had to beg and in email on my knees basically for me the opportunity to pass that class, and I did because I graduated college. But yeah, anyway, but in December I got my life a little bit together enough to be like, what are you doing, Katrina? You got to get your life together. And do you want to work a 9 to 5? No. But you want to travel. And I was interested in education. I was also interested in pursuing a master's degree. But the thing about pursuing a master's degree, one, it's more education, and I was barely making it that year. And two, the idea of me doing any sort of other college, any sort of other schooling online was absolutely disrespectful to me. There was no way I was going to possibly enter into a $50,000 master's degree program for me to be online. You must be out of your mind. You must be out of your mind. That wasn't going to happen for me. And so it didn't. I'm still considering a master's degree, but also, I need that money. So I ain't trying to be paying for a whole bunch of money for a master's degree. So I put that in the back burner, but I still was interested in that field of education. And so, this thing was it. So December, I got myself together. I emailed my professor, and I was like, yo, I need a letter of recommendation in about a month and a half. You can do it for me? Dude was like, yeah, I can get this done. And I was like, okay, that's good. I started gathering all my documents together, and I got everything together. Fixed my resume, came up with like some stuff, and submitted it on the first day that it was out, within 24 hours of the application. And I got into the program, and there's a lot of steps between me applying and me flying to Spain, and I could do a video on that too if you'd like to know. But I'll spare you the details. But anyway, I got into the program, and I came to Spain, and that's what it is. I felt that if I had applied to a job, that was gonna offer me $60,000 a year, even $50,000 a year, it would have been very hard for me to say no to that, because I never see that type of money as a young adult college student. So I didn't even put that energy into the atmosphere. I didn't even apply for anything, honestly, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can get into this program first, and then we'll worry about getting a job later. If I'm gonna be broke, if I'm gonna work at Amazon, which I've done twice, that's how it'll be. But I think I can get into this, and I did, So yeah, and I also wanted to learn Spanish. I wanted to go somewhere where I can learn Spanish, and I don't know what it is about Spain, but it's been calling my name for years. And I was like, I'm just not gonna ignore that call. I think it's a good call. Yeah, it was a good call coming here. As you can tell, I'm full of puns. I feel like this video is a little bit too much Katrina personality right now, but nobody's gonna see this. I have 38 subscribers, and they're only here for college, so it is what it is. Like, and honestly, I don't feel like editing, so this probably will not be edited that well. Yeah, so I'm here in Madrid, Spain, and I teach English. I'm a language assistant, and what I work in as right now, I am in the music and arts department of my school, and I just help by speaking English in those departments, and occasionally dabbling in music theory that I don't know, but I learned that day, and then I teach to these kids like I knew for a whole long time. And then arts, drawing circles and things. It's more geometry, in my opinion, than like but it is what it is. And I have a great time. I only work 16 hours a week. I work 4 days a week. I get 3 days off a week, and I travel and have a good time in the weekends. And that's all a freshly out of college, disappointed by the fact that she didn't get to have her college experience person can dream of. And that is why I'm in Spain. And I feel like this chapter of my life is great because I have time to think. I have time to do what I enjoy. I feel like I'm living. Like before, as a child, your parents decide most of the things for you. In college, it's like the track of college, and you're influenced heavily by your peers. But I've had a lot of time. I live by myself, well, with other people, but by my own room, and not with anybody who I knew before. I've traveled by myself a good amount, and I spent a lot of time by myself, and honestly, I recommend it to anybody as a young adult to think this much. Because before I was like, I want to be married by my mid-20s. That would be nice if I met somebody tomorrow. But unless I meet somebody tomorrow, it's not going to happen for a while because I got too much to see and too many things to do. And I've come to the conclusion that there's a lot more in store for me, and I don't know what it is. I wish I knew what it was. And you know, after this year, maybe I'll be a vagabond and I'll just be running around the world, or maybe I'll just be working at a desk job that I hate after this, or maybe I'll be in an internship. Who knows? But I guess that's how life is. Or maybe you guys will watch this video, even though I don't want you to watch this particular video, and I can make money off of YouTube. But that's just like a shot in the dark. But yeah, I moved to Spain, and I'm in Spain, and I live in Spain. I live in Madrid, Spain, which is in the middle of Spain, the capital city, the place to be, and I love it. I never had a city life before, and I really honestly love living in the city. But yeah, that is me, Katrina D. And yeah, I don't know if I really have anything else to say. I probably do. I have a lot of other stuff to say, and I don't know if this video made sense, but I'm gonna post it anyway because I told myself I was going to, even though I look a little rough. And yeah, I do look. I don't even look a little rough. I look a lot of rough. But that's life. That's life, and as funny as it seems, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure if those were the right lyrics. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching.